After a new study found 1 in 5 Dallas neighborhoods is in the early stages of gentrification, today Dallas City Council members discussed what, if anything, the city can do to preserve affordable housing in the city. Fox 4's Lori Brown is live with that story at Dallas City Hall. Lori.
Clarice, today City Council members said that the city has to strike a delicate balance between preserving and creating affordable housing while not stifling new development through cumbersome regulations.
Yeah, it's so high you can't afford it. Can't nobody afford these new two-story houses.
Peter Jackson is a plumber, but he's worried his salary will not keep up with the rising taxes in his West Dallas neighborhood. He says he has neighbors who have already been forced out after their landlords sold to developers.
Then he said, hey, you got to buy it. If you can't buy the house, you know, they rent from Wheeler, you got to go.
A lot of people in this neighborhood shouldn't really have sold their houses because they sold them for cheap.
Another man who did not want to show his face on camera said many of the new homes are not making room for residents.
2 of the houses right next to me are Airbnbs. Nobody's even staying in them.
It's an issue the nonprofit Builders of Hope is working to address.
So that we are discouraging these really highly intrusive and incompatible McMansions that more often than not turn into short-term rentals in these vulnerable communities.
Stephanie Champion, Chief of Community Development, told Dallas City Council members that another problem is the terms of affordability. Developers who agreed to provide affordable pricing are not held to that arrangement after a 5-year term.
We're not building permanent affordability with any of our models currently.
Councilman Chad West pointed out that the city needs to promote affordability without hindering development.
We always hear that Dallas is too complicated. People are not developing here, not building new affordable housing here because we're too onerous and we're too much red tape.
What's the incentive for a builder to say, yes, I'm going to build an affordable house here?
Yeah, well, that's what we're seeing what you're describing is what we're seeing in West Dallas. The new construction is massive and priced at, upwards of $800,000, sometimes over $1 million in West Dallas, next door to a single, wood frame, single story old home.
Champion said the city may need to consider more zoning protections.
New construction can be larger, but can't be more than, let's say, 150% of the existing footprint of the average home.
Chair Jesse Moreno said home repair programs are also critical to preserving existing affordable housing.
That's someone's home, that's someone's
Yes.
legacy, and we need to protect that.
Champion said that there is also a need for the state to pass property tax reform to keep homeowners and renters from being priced out. Clarice.